Morning, guys. I just woke up and I don't know, just having a day already where I just don't feel that great. I don't feel that great physically, I don't feel that great emotionally. I'm having a lot of pain, and the thing is that I do have arthritis, so I know that body aches and pains tend to happen for me sometimes when the weather changes, like when it rains or when it's really gloomy outside, and it is raining outside. But for the last couple of days, I definitely have been feeling a lot of aches and pains in my breast, in both my breasts. And I've started to feel pain like around here on the left breast, kind of radiating into my back a little bit, which is different, and I'm a little bit concerned about that. So my chemotherapy was supposed to be last week, my first session, and it was pushed back a few days because they were waiting on approval for one of the drugs that I need that's not covered. And it's all fine. Everything is going to be, given to me. That's not a problem, but there's a process, I guess. So it was pushed back a couple of days, and I'm still waiting for my first session of chemo, which I was super excited about getting a few days ago. So it is quite disappointing that I have to wait. It is going to be this week, though. So everything's gone through, and I'm just kind of waiting for that call to tell me what day this week to come in. So excited about that and just waiting. I'm actually going to just give them a call later this morning if I don't hear from anyone, because I thought I would have heard from someone yesterday afternoon and I didn't. So they're usually really, really good, and they're right on top of everything. So I'll give them a few hours, and then I'm just going to contact them myself and find out what's going on. So anyway, I just got up. I'm going to get dressed, and we can head downstairs. So I've made it downstairs, and after freshening up, I feel a little bit better. So every morning I drink this. So this is some natural juicing that my mom insists on me having. And basically what it has in it is everything like healthy, to be quite honest. She's got beetroot, which is why you see that it's red. She's got celery, cucumber, kale, cumin. Oh my gosh, she's got everything thrown in there. And basically, what actually happened, funny story, was my first round of cancer back in 2001, when I was 30, she made pretty much the same concoction for me every single day. And this really helps with my blood levels. It really helps with my immune system. My doctor was like, yeah, your immune system's really good. And so, yeah, she is making this for me again. Unfortunately, this is the reason that I'm drinking it. But every morning I drink about this much. She has like little jars that she makes and puts in the fridge for me. And yeah, I drink it every morning. So I've actually gotten used to it because, I'm not a huge fan of beets because they kind of taste like dirt to me sometimes. But I've gotten used to it. She puts ginger, she puts there's everything in here, like I said. So it tastes pretty decent. So I drink it on an empty stomach every single morning. I wait about 30 minutes, and then I'll have my tea or my coffee. And then shortly after that, my breakfast, whatever it is. So my sister just called me just to find out what's going on with my chemo treatment. And she's kind of really upset because it's taking, longer than it should. Which she's right. It's been a couple of days delayed, and, we just want to get this going. We want to get the treatment in me and just start the process of healing. So I'm expecting to hear from them definitely this morning, but I'm going to give them a couple of hours, and then I'm just going to reach out to the oncologist office directly myself and find out what's going on and when this week is the day that I'm going to get chemo. So, yeah, that's going to be a little bit later on. But in the meantime, I'm going to drink my juice and make my mommy happy. Hi, Julie. Hi. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Come see mommy. Oh, Lord. Are you being a good boy? Are you being a good boy? Yeah? Are you being a good boy? You are a good boy. You're such a good boy. Always wanted to play, but that's what you do. Come, look. You come say hi? Look. You say hi? You say hi? There he goes. You want to go outside and pee-pees? Go on. It's raining out today. It's one of those days that are probably going to be like a Netflix and chill type of day. I'm okay with those days. Here's my father-in-law. Say hi, Dad.
Who's that?
It's my video. I'm doing a blog.
Oh.
As you're playing your cards.
I tried to find it. I couldn't find it.
Yeah? I'll give you the link again. So are you beating yourself?
Yeah.
Are you winning?
No.
You're not winning?
No.
That's pretty sad, Dad.
Beautiful.
So what do you think about this whole cancer, Dad, with me? What's your thoughts?
What's your thoughts? I have to know after the chemo, but I think you're going to do all right because me and your ma, especially your ma in your corner, she's not going to let you go.
Got that right. It's going to be a fight, but we'll do it, right?
I don't think it'd be much of a fight.
Well, unfortunately. Medically, anyway. Maybe not emotionally and spiritually as much, I hope. But we'll get through it. I love your attitude. Good attitude.
Yeah, I think you will, Ma.
Thanks, Dad. What I love about my family is that they're all so very supportive and they are all very positive about my diagnosis, and that makes me feel so much better. It makes me know that I'm well supported, that I'm loved, and that everybody just is putting all that positive energy out there that I'm going to be just fine. That makes my heart so happy. So on that note, I'm hungry. So I'm going to go make some coffee. I'm going to have some brekkie. So I'm going to just make a little chicken sausage for myself. Chicken sausage. Because I don't eat pork or beef. So my husband finds the coolest things for me to eat. We'll do a chicken sausage with a cheese bagel. Chicken sausage doesn't look good. It's nice and thick, and it's basically ground chicken, just like a regular sausage, but ground chicken, and it's yummy. Well, here's my breakfast: my chicken sausage, my cheese bagel. That's ketchup with a little bit of hot sauce because I love hot sauce, and my coffee. To see what my mug says: Queen of the Universe. A friend of mine gave that to me years ago and I still have it. I feel like being a queen today. At least, you know, feel like I should be a queen today. I should get the royal treatment sometimes. I often wonder how I'm going to feel when I start chemotherapy, if I'm going to have an appetite or if I'm going to feel just normal. Because when I watch people and their blogs, they kind of have, everybody has their own, you know, their own feelings, right? Everybody feels differently. So I often wonder, because I'm like a bagel girl. I like my bagel in the mornings, but I'm thinking, am I going to want to have a bagel? We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Yummy. Here's my youngest son.
What's
Say hi. He just made food for him and Grandpa.
Yeah.
And they're enjoying it.
just in my office hanging out, waiting to see if the cancer center is going to call me with my chemo date for the first chemo session. I'm super anxious. I want to make sure it's booked and get prepared again to have my first session since I was delayed for a few days. I was hoping to have it last week and it didn't happen. So just giving them a couple hours to see if they reach out. If not, I'll reach out to them. So you can still see that obviously I have my PICC line in. It's kind of irritating because I don't mean like irritating like it hurts. I mean like it's irritating to have, because you see how this kind of hangs down. I went to Home Health, which is like an additional service that I have available to me, and they actually did kind of wrap that a little bit with cotton, but it just keeps sliding off. So I just put it in and I keep it in my sleeve here, my mesh sleeve. But if you can see, I do have some bruising right here. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, this whole section here, I'm bruised. And they said it's pretty normal, but I go in once a week to have it kind of cleaned up and rebandaged. So that's going to be next week when I go and see them. But this week, the hospital will do it because it's going to be the first time that I am getting my treatment done. So they'll do it for me this week. But yeah, I just put it in. I try to lay it flat so it's not on my elbow, because they put it on the inside of your arm, right? So yeah, it's been kind of like a little bit of a challenge to keep the sleeve on because it's always wanting to roll down. And then of course you have clothes that you put on and it's like always trying to fall down, up and down. So it's a little bit of a challenge, but we'll get through it. I'm supposed to wear this for another month. I have an appointment in August to actually get a port put in instead, which is going to be like inserted here in my chest. So they'll remove the PICC line and they'll instead put a port here, which is like, it's like a mini surgery actually, because they have to insert it, which is interesting. But again, it's just a lot easier so that when I do go for chemotherapy, they don't have to poke me all the time and they just kind of plug in and give me the treatment that way. So I'm actually looking forward to that because this, like I said, is a little bit hard to maintain. But for now, I'll do what I must. Yeah, so we'll see. Anyway, as I wait, I'm going to get a little bit of writing done because today is a really rainy day and there's not much more to do, really. So I'm going to get some writing done because I do love to write. And if I don't hear back from the cancer center in a couple hours, then I'll give them a ring and hopefully they will have good news for me. Dropping my son off to see his pal, but in the meantime, he's going to treat his mom at the Starbucks.
Of course.
Look at this window. Oh my gosh. Everybody goes through the pickup window. And it's a rainy day, so...
You're taking a weird angle here, I can't lie to you.
Am I? I'm just seeing cars. Okay, do you know what you're going to order?
No, I actually don't.
Oh, come on, get it together.
What do you want?
I've actually gotten really good at ordering Starbucks because now I know how to pronounce their things, their menu, which was really ridiculous before because, like I was saying to my son, I would roll up and I'd be like, can I have a grand, Machado? And they'd be like, you mean a grande macchiato?
You still couldn't say my drink from last time.
That's it. I know, I couldn't. Yeah. I couldn't say your drink from last time.
You gotta try this time.
They have these really weird pronunciations. You know, they've got their own, like, lingo, Starbucks lingo. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Let's see. Okay, what do you want? Here's the menu. Can I pass the order? Way too far ahead, yeah. I literally passed the order. Hello? I passed. I passed the order.
Hopefully they can still see us.
Well, I should be able to hear her. She's just not talking right now. Okay, so quickly, what do you want?
2 medium double doubles.
No, double.
I don't know what it's called here, but they will translate it.
What kind of coffee? They have blonde. They have
Sorry about that. What can I get for you?
Hi, sorry. What's your equivalent to two double? What's your equivalent to two double doubles?
It's just 2 cream, 2 sugar.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have that, please.
All right. What size can I get you?
Grande.
Grande.
All right.
And can I also get a grande caramel macchiato with whipped cream?
Yeah, 1 second here.
Oh my god, it's so embarrassing.
Perfect. Anything else?
That's every.
No,
Oh,
and a grande chocolate cream cold brew.
a grande chocolate. What?
Cream cold brew.
Cream cold brew.
Yep.
And that's it.
That's everything.
All right. 1588.
Thank you. Oh my god, why does Starbucks ordering for me has to be so...
Why was that so cheap? Is that wrong?
I don't know. Because you ordered regular coffee.
There's no way it's
Regular
that cheap.
coffee.
There's no
What do you
way
mean?
It's that cheap.
What did she say, 15?
Yeah, $15? That makes no sense.
We'll see.
No way am I-
What is a strawberry acai?
What I had last time.
Well, it was actually good. I liked it.
But you gotta get it with no
It-
ice or
it
else they
looked
stinge the
good.
crap out of you. I'm serious.
Well, yeah, you pretty much finished it in one
Yeah,
sip.
get light ice for your strawberry acai, folks. It's actually ridiculous out here. The struggle is real.
The struggle's real at Starbucks.
Yeah, man.
Starbucks gift card. Always, all the time. Yay! There she is!
Let's go.
My grande caramel macchiato.
Oh my god.
Oh, that looks so good. I can't wait to drink it. Thanks, son. Thanks for treating me.
You're very welcome.
You rock the house.
No worries.
Okay, I'll hold it. Is that it there?
It's okay, I can put this in the back or something.
No, you can put it there. That's
You
good.
sure?
Cheers!
We shall.
All right, onward, upward. All right, let's go get the medication. Weave through all the aisles. Hi guys, so I'm back at home after being out on the road. See my huge water jug? We're just gonna slide it. I haven't been drinking too much, as you can see, because yeah, I had a coffee this morning and then I had another coffee with my son at Starbucks, and so I'm just getting into the water. That's pretty pathetic, but I'll drink most of it for today. Anyway, I wanted to go over the medications that I picked up, because these medications I have to take on my chemo regimen. So I'll share with you. So we've got 3 different medications. This one is see that. See if I can tell you what the name is. Dexamethasone. Dexamethasone. So the dexamethasone is used for, okay, so I have to take this one 30 to 60 minutes before I go to chemo. And then I have to take it again about 8 to 15, no, what am I reading here? Take 30 to 60 minutes before you go to chemo each day. Oh no, not each day. Day number 1, day number 8, and day number 15. Do you see why it's important to read instructions? Okay. So this I have to take. These are all anti-nausea medication. But there's 3 of them. So that one is the dexamethasone. Dexamethasone. This one is the olanzapine. I think I've heard that before. The olanzapine. Olanzapine. Anyway, and this one, I take 1 tablet twice a day when required for nausea or vomiting. Ooh, just the idea of vomiting is making me want to vomit. But anyway, this is to help. It's a preventative, so I can take it when I need it. And the third one is called on Dan's, so bad with this. On Dancertone. On Dancertone? On Dancertone? I don't know if you can pronounce that. Anyhow, so this one I take 1 tablet twice daily on day number 1, on day number 8, and on day number 15. 1 dose, again, 30 to 60 minutes prior to chemotherapy, and then a second dose approximately 12 hours later. So all of these medications are, again, for anti-nausea, you know, when I'm probably going to feel really gross. I'm actually hoping that that is not the case, and that by taking these that I feel good. Like, I really don't want to be taking chemo and feel sick all the time, but everybody's different. I mean, I could take chemo and then feel really ill immediately or later that day, or I could feel really good and then 2 days later it hits me. I don't know. So it's going to be really just by doing it. But at least I've got these, and hopefully they help. I hate taking pills, but I know it's necessary. And yeah, so that's what's going to happen. So I wanted to also show you the charges for these. They range from, what was the cheapest one? The cheapest one was the olanzapine, and that was like $14. It was like $14 for that. Can you see? Maybe $14. And then the next one was the one I can't pronounce, the dexamethasone, and that one was $17. And then this one is, oh, this is the one that I couldn't pronounce. This is the ondansetron. I have every wish that I'm going to be better at pronouncing these things as I go through treatment. Anyway, but this one was the most expensive. So this one was $45 for that. But I have a really good plan, and so I didn't pay that for these, which is great because I have a good private plan. So I really only paid $4.99 for a dispensary fee, which is great. And I paid $4.99 for each one. So, you know, I think it's great when people have private insurance because it's a real help to get these medications. As far as the actual chemo medication, that's going to be used in my chemotherapy, like through IV, that is covered. So I don't have to pay for that, which is amazing because I know that, you know, different countries have different things, and I don't know how every country runs, but I know here in Canada we are definitely blessed to have that covered. And so these are the only charges that, you know, that I have to endure anyways of right now. So that's great. Yeah, and another good news is while I was out, I got a phone call from the cancer center, and they have booked me. So my first chemotherapy is going to be on Thursday morning at 8:45, I think it is. So it's going to be early morning, which is good. Get it over and done with. So I'll be there for 5 hours, expected to be there for 5 hours to get the infusion. It's going to be done by IV, and again, it's going to be done through my PICC line, which I showed you guys this morning that I have. So that's kind of exciting for me because now I have something to look forward to and to getting this party started and getting the show on the road to getting better. So yeah, Thursday morning, 2 more days, and then chemo will start for me. So excited about that. All right, guys. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for popping in to get an update on my situation. I hope you guys have a good day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.